the angles are not congruent, right? This one's 30, this one's 35. Here's my little mathematical proof. Oh my gosh. I will not have congruent angles here. I might have proportional sides, that's great, but I don't have congruent angles. Okay, any questions on similar figures? The definition, all of that. Great, we're going to use similarity right now in the first example. So we're going to look at this next example down here. Notice that you got to read the problem. It says, given that JKLM, what's that little squiggle mean again? Similar. If you forgot that, I might add that. That little squiggle means similar. When you see this in test problems, it will just give you an expression like that. So I've got JKLM is similar to PQRS. Find the following values. First, I need to find X. Then I need to find the side length of QR. Then I need to find the similarity ratio. Again, a ratio is a fraction. Let's set up a proportion. So when I look at X, X is corresponding to what side on PQSR? 6. So I'm going to set up X over 6 equals, what's another proportion that I know? What's a side length to a side length that I know? 15. That corresponding side would be 9. So I'm going to set up 15 over 9. And now how do I solve this for X? Cross multiply. Let's do it. Let's cross multiply. Got your calculators there. Let's solve it. I got X equals 10. Give me a thumbs up if you agree. X equals 10. Great. We're just solving up a proportion. What do I know? To what do I know? Where's my unknown and how does it fit in? Now I need to find QR. Turn and talk to your partner. How are we going to set up and find QR? Go. A proportion? Yeah. 8 over QR? Cool. I just made this a Y. Great. Anyone else set up a different proportion? You could also set up this proportion too. Go ahead and solve one of those right now. What do we get for Y? It will be decimal. That's okay. Solve that right now. Go. When you're ready, you can check up here. You will get a decimal, that's okay. I got 4.8 for the length of QR. Questions on how we make proportional equations and solve for unknowns? Not too bad. It's important that you identify corresponding sides. You probably already noticed in the review and in your homework, they're not always going to be in the same orientation. It might be rotated around, so you really got to look for those corresponding sides. Last thing is we need to find the similarity ratio. Similarity ratio. What are two side lengths that I know from the original given information? 15 over 9. So that's going to be my similarity ratio. Can I simplify that? Yes, they're both divisible by 3. 15 divided by 3 is 5. 9 divided by 3 is 3. And that's as simplified as it gets. There is my similarity ratio. Questions about the first example? Go ahead right now. Do number 1 with your partner. Ready, set, go. You guys can check the screen. Give me a thumbs up if you guys got x equals 20. Sweet. I want to see your work solving with a proportion equation like this. Go ahead and try number 2. Notice in number 2, you've got an expression here. So you can't just find the ratio and do it in your head. You've got to set up an equation to solve for the unknown x in the expression. Give it a try. Go. Any questions about example number 2? Anything at all? All right, we've got some homework. It was a shorter lesson. We're just using similarity to solve equations with proportions. I'm going to pass out this homework. If you look at the front board, the plan for this week is tomorrow we're going to review. Wednesday we'll review. Your tests have been moved to Thursday because of our snow days. So Thursday will be our Unit 8 test. Sounds good? Sweet.